Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for being here this morning. Thank you for being here this morning.
Let's go. Oh, let's start this show. King Roman News gonna come right through. Gonna give you that news just like you know he can do. Hot topics in your face, baby. King Roman knows his place, baby. King Roman News.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
6:30 a.m. Eastern time, baby. He's gonna come right on time with the news just for you. Celebrity news, politics, and local news just for you. King Roman News. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Let's go. Hey, let's start this show. King Roman News, coming just for you. King Roman News, coming just for you. 6:30 a.m. Eastern time, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. King Roman News, King Roman News. Let's go. Hey, let's start this show. Let's go. Oh, let's start this
Good morning. Hey crew, welcome back to another show, another hot topic show. We got a lot of things to cover. This morning we're gonna talk about Tyler Perry, Juan, Dixon. We're gonna get into Chrisean rock, some other stories, but I want to definitely talk about the Osundairo brothers, child. They done came out here and they done told truth, honey. They done reenacted the whole entire scene, and I got my entire life. Now, one of them with the nose ring, I got questions. Miss Deanna. Shout out to Deanna Urban. I got questions. So we're gonna get into all of those good things. So you sit back and you let me bring to you what I found to be the most entertaining and interesting thing recently. Now, shout out to the members and the moderators. Thank y'all for being here to hold me down. And shout out to the dopest subscribers, yo. I appreciate y'all. Anybody who's new here to the channel, welcome. Trust me, you're always welcome here. Anything we talk about, feel free to drop down, engage. If you want to just hold your peace until you find something you want to talk about and come through, that's fine too. We welcome everybody here, everyone, every camp, everything. We cool with it all. Please hit that like button. All likes matter. Help get me in the engagement. Y'all know that's the only thing I ask. Help me get my videos popping. And y'all can do that by liking the video, sharing. Even when you stop in and watch it on a replay, somebody else might catch that just because you watch it on the replay. It might pop up for somebody else. So thank you for the love. And if you are new here, please remember to subscribe, turn on your notifications so you'll know when the next video drop. You know what's going on over here. And if you want to send me some love, you can always do so at $Roman L Jackson. I appreciate everything. I really, really do. Everything goes back to the channel, supporting me and helping continue doing what I like to do, which is covering y'all the latest news. Good morning, crew. Good morning. It is what? It is Wednesday morning. It is 8:34 a.m. on the East Coast Wednesday morning. It is 32 degrees outside. I walk my dog like this, like, let's go. And so I'm here. We're here. I hope y'all all have a good, cozy morning. I don't know why it's so damn cold. It's like oddly cold here. I'm like, damn. I'm asking my friend, he stays in Houston. I'm like, what it look like there? He's like, it's cold. I'm some 50. 50? Can you say 29, 32? It's been freezing. I was listening to Rita the other day. She was like, "It's nice outside." I'm like, "Damn, I need to come to the part of Maryland you in, because like it's freezing over here." But shout out to the crew. Thank y'all for being here this morning. Thank y'all for being. Hey, teacher, Shawan. Shout out to the member. Good morning to you, boo. Tisa, thank you for being here. Coco, member, thank you for being here. Hey, handsome. Hey, TC. Shout out to TC. Good morning. King got me wall twerking. Don't it make you want to just get up a little bit? I'm still waiting on my new song, Duchess. Zaire, Grand Rising, boo. The mean girl. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for being here. King Roman, you are my reset in the morning. Thank you. Y'all my reset too. It is unbelievably cold here. Unbelievably cold. We got a lot of things to talk about today. It's going to be nothing but hot topics today. And I'm with the shits today. So I'm going to be completely on bullshit in all of these stories. 9 stories to get through. We got some hot topics. We got some quickies. And I got some clips that I want to show you. Now, I'm going to show you 2 clips, right? These clips are the total opposite of each other. One is a negative, one is a positive, but they're the same fucking thing. And I want y'all to see this. It's not a funny laughing matter at all, but I want y'all to see that. And then we got some other clips. So y'all sit back. I hope you got your coffee. Let me get this show started. So let's kick this off with do I want to do quickies? Do I want to do hot topics? Do I want to mix them? Let's mix them. Let's mix them. All right, so let's kick this off with a quickie real quick. Now, I posted this on my community wall because I was curious. And then here comes short nose Diddy adding himself in the mix. So Diddy has now joined Tyler Perry and Byron Allen to buy majority ownership in BET in hopes to make the network black owned again. Now, here's the thing. They're buying BET, BET Plus, VH1, and BET Studios, right? So they're getting all of that with BET buying it from Paramount. Now we have 3 contenders. We got Byron, we got Diddy, and we got Tyler. Now Byron's net worth is 500 million. He's the one with the lowest net worth out of the whole entire bunch. And he's the least favorite. You all do not like this man at all. I'm all over Twitter. Everybody's like, he ain't black either. I said, just because he got a white wife and babies, he ain't black either. What you gonna make it half black? So no, people are saying no. Then we got Diddy, whose net worth is 900 million. Last reported March 11, 2023. And my thing is, we know what happens when Diddy touches a brand. We we know what happens. This motherfucker is still out here trying to revive Sean John. We talked about this I think last year, how he's trying to buy back Sean John so he can reinvent the brand into a more high class black brand. Child, you've been talking about that for a while now. Then you have artists. Your artist speaks for itself. You've made some great music, but those great artists to this day, we know they face a lot of financial constraints. So seeing Diddy place himself in the head, I said, "Now what that's supposed to mean?" And I always get this itch about Diddy. He's so it has to serve him. It has to be self-fulfilling. It has to make him look good. It gotta be, he gotta put his name like him on records and shit. So then you got the last contender, which is Tyler Perry. Now, some outlets report his net worth being 800 million, while others report it to be 1 billion. But out of all 3 of them, I think Tyler Perry is the best choice. I really do. Tyler Perry already has content on BET. He already has a working relationship with the key players that are on the BET executive team. Like, you got to think about when a new employer hires a new leading person in charge, the transition of bringing the folk. He can't just go in and fire everyone. So he already has the working relationships, the financial partnership. I think it would be in his best interest. But to be fair, they're bidding. I certainly would say no to Byron. And if I had to choose between Diddy and Tyler, I'm choosing Tyler. But what do you all think? I could be completely wrong here. What do you all think? Who do you all think should get it? If Tyler buys it, we're gonna get some corny sitcoms. That's true. If Byron buys it, we're gonna get some corny stand-ups. And if Diddy buys it, it's over. Where's 50-50? Please buy it. Hey, Kings Mina. Good morning, boom. Good morning. It's been raining for 2 weeks here. Wow. Baby, freezing rain. Talk about rain. So I don't know. I just don't see. I definitely don't see it being Byron's at this point. I mean, mm-mm. So we'll stay tuned. I'll keep y'all posted on who gets it. Lord, please let it be in the best interest. Maybe they might go half. Diddy and Tyler might go half on the deal. We never know. Now, y'all, can we talk about something? Can we talk about something? So Juan Dixon has been fired from Coppin State. Um, and so it was like, okay, he's been fired. Now he's been there for 6 seasons. These haven't been award-winning seasons. These have been low revenue generating seasons. It's been mirrored with controversy. This man has been surrounded by controversy at this school. And we about to get into this controversy because see, I wasn't examining it because I thought it was tied to the Real Housewives of Potomac, which I just if I'm not gonna follow the whole show, I don't want to be sticking in the storyline. But this is some mess here. So Juan Dixon got fired. In my opinion, he honestly got fired because he was involved in this catfishing of a player at the hands of one of his assistant coaches at the time, and he knew about it. It ain't like he didn't know about it. He knew about it. But see, here's the thing: when some men who are just maybe they might be so afraid of getting themselves involved in two men having sex, and they don't want to say nothing. Y'all take care of it. Y'all fix it. I got that from this story. He was like, y'all do what y'all need to do. Don't bring this shit over here. I ain't got nothing else to say with it. And then when it came time to him to have to talk about it, now he's all, well, we know he had mental issues. Well, we knew. You're just digging yourself a hole so you knew and you kept him on the team. You really saying this one? Child, let's just break this down, okay? So one, of course, beyond his record, Dixon has faced scrutiny for his handling of a situation. Now, whoever wrote this article is shady as fuck. Not you start the article with beyond his record, but not just his record being sucky. He has also faced scrutiny for his handling of a situation in which one of his former players accused a former member of his staff of sexually extorting him early in his tenure. Now, I said, whoa, I really, again, I didn't look at this. So this is going to be new for me and may not be new for some of you all, but let's just talk about this real quick. So at Coppin State, there was a player, okay, who was tricked by a staff member into sending, new photos. And then after that staff member received the new photos, he then told the player that if you don't do what I ask you to do to continue doing it, I'm going to blackmail you. So here's the player. This is the player, Ivan Williams. And here's the coach, Coach Lucian Brownlee. I said, girl, I already knew. No shade. Small amount of tea, but no shade. So apparently, he was enticed into sending images of himself to this person of a sexual nature that he believed were private and in the context of a developing romantic relationship. Basically, Lucian had catfished Ivan, sent him a picture as if he was a female, and what up, sending the pictures as a female. Ivan responds with new pictures of himself. And once Coach Brownlee received these photos, he sort of said, this is who I am. And if you don't want me to leak these photos out here, here's what you have to do. It's time to play the game. And so it was to a point where it was forced to have a sexual relationship where it was a recording of Coach Brownlee and Ivan having fellatio, him giving him fellatio. Father finds out. Father goes off, brings it to the attention of the school. Once they start having conversations, it comes out that Juan Dixon had some knowledge of what was going on. But for some reason, the man did not report it quick enough or do anything substantially swift enough. And so it's an ugly story that includes accusation from Williams of catfishing by Brownlee, who allegedly posed online as a woman interested in Williams, successfully soliciting nude photos before blackmailing him into sending more material. Williams also told his family he was uncomfortable with the rampant drug use by unnamed team members on road trips, and he alleged Dixon he was helpless to address the drug issue in any meaningful way. Baby Juan Dixon got himself wrapped up into some shit. And you don't know how long this kind of behavior from this coach has been going on. Now, he was a former player on the team as well. When he graduated, he accepted this role. And at that time, when he accepted the role, Ivan was a senior. And so this had been going on for, quite some time before they brought it to the light. So now it's here. Now he's fired. Will something like this taint his career? Yeah, absolutely. Do I think he'll get another job? I think he'll get another job, but it's the next job he get will be entry level. Like he will have to work himself back up to prove that I'm responsible, I'm accountable. Like what do people be thinking? Somebody come to me at my job and say, "Hey, something happened." I'm letting you know because I'm getting paid to do this. I'm obligated. Don't tell me shit. I live in a world. Don't tell me nothing. Don't tell me nothing at work, baby. Don't tell me nothing. Nothing. At least if we are cool, make sure we're outside work, but don't tell me nothing at work because by law I'm obligated to share. I work in a health environment, a health organization. You damn near can't tell me you sneezed yesterday. You sneezed. Was you out of the country? I sound like the whole. You better go get tested. You know what I'm saying? COVID tested. So that was my thing. But if you did not, if you were like me and you were unfamiliar with this story, I want you to hear this young man speak for himself about what happened and what he faced. And shout out to the crew. I hope y'all hit that like button. I hope y'all in here. Well, has he been fired because he's cheating on Robin? Oh, well, Robin is rich now. Okay. He'll be fine. Okay. Y'all check this out. And shout out to the crew.
At Coppin State. His head coach is Juan Dixon, seen here, the former Maryland Terrapin star and NBA player, plus Lucian Brownlee, director of player development and director of basketball operations, who is accused of catfishing, then blackmailing his own player, Ibn Williams. This story is wild. According to the now filed lawsuit, Brownlee harassed, tormented, and essayed Williams before publishing intimate material he had obtained from the student. Per the suit, Dixon was informed of what went down and failed to take action against Brownlee and support his former player Williams. In the complaint, Williams says he received messages through his socials from a woman. Williams reportedly was enticed into sending images of himself to this person of a sexual nature he believed were private and in the context of developing a romantic relationship, the lawsuit says. With the exchange of photos and videos, Williams was exploited by the woman into sending more, or else she was going to publish them. With threats of Williams losing his place on the team, plus his tuition, room, and board payments, Williams felt he had no choice but to continue responding to his tormentor. This is when Brownlee, a fellow player of Williams's at the time at Coppin State, revealed to Williams that he had also been blackmailed by the same woman, of course, put in quotes. The blackmailer then ordered the two men to record themselves having sex and send it to said tormentor. At first, Williams didn't oblige, but with fall semesters beginning, he complied per the suit. Williams' attorney is Daniel.
Ciao. What is going the fuck on? Really? So this coach has had the goal to sit there and concoct all of that. I mean, you even faked as if you was the third person to bring them two together. What you walked in the room, listen, I'm here. I got the message too. They blackmailing me too. Now, not only does Juan Dixon need to be fired, I'm glad you're fired and removed, but your career needs to be over because what you do, I'm telling you now, what you do is you make it look so bad. I'm sure you're a down low man. I'm sure that's what it was. You wanted to get your rocks off with a straight man, a straight basketball player. That's almost a lot of people a gay men fantasies, some hard bodied football sport player. And so instead of you being honest and open and living your truth outside of your where you work at, because you can get that, bro. You don't have to do this shit. This makes us look bad. Now, granted, yeah, I had my days where I did the whole black catfishing thing with men like that. You know when I did that shit? When I was 13, 14, and 15 playing on a damn hotline, calling in on the line, I'd be like, "Hey, how you doing? It's me." And leave the message. And then all these niggas be recording, dropping messages and shit. And I'd be like, damn, because I knew I couldn't go further, but it was just fun. Girl, when I got older, when I realized, oh, you can really get that. See, he hasn't realized, and this is the problem when you living in that closeted shell that I can't tell nobody. So you risk your whole career with somebody close to you. That was some dangerous, dumbass shit to do, bro. Dumb. Thank God I'm in the area, and I thank God I don't know who the fuck you are. I was looking at his picture like he do look like he on a team, but I don't know who the hell he is. I ain't run across him or nothing. That's embarrassing. And I ain't trying to be shady or nothing. He got his whole Kappa pin on. You see it on his chest? I see you. Go shout out to the Kappas. Hey, shout out to the Kappas. Y'all doing it. Y'all doing it. The fuck is this shit? Are you kidding me? For real? And had nerve enough to concoct the boy to let you give him head. That, I'm not even focused on him. How disgusting is it to be in a position where somebody don't even want to do it with you? So you're just forcing them. And it's really difficult for a dude who don't really want to do it because that thing ain't going to be moving. It's going to be like a wet noodle for a while. So you must have been really doing you were like, let me not even go there. Let's finish what this man was saying. I don't even want to go there. You lost a lot of points for everybody. Herbert.
Epstein of Epstein-Ostrov. And this is where Epstein reached the eye-opening conclusion. By information and belief, the blackmailer was Coach Brownlee, the complaint says. Williams, with unaliving himself on his mind because of how much he was tormented, went to his family and basically said there is rampant drug use when they're on the road. So Williams's father meets with Dixon, and Coach Dixon basically says he's helpless to address the drug issue. Fall of 2020, Williams returns to campus and the blackmailing continues. This time, Williams, though, didn't respond when he returned to campus, and that's when the material used to blackmail plaintiff was published and revealed to members of the team, staff, and the public, the lawsuit says. Per Epstein, those messages, because Williams didn't respond, apparently, were then blasted out to the masses through Instagram. That's when head coach Juan Dixon, even with all this being made public and Williams not being in the best frame of mind, Dixon demanded Williams attend practice. The complaint would then state Dixon admitted that Brownlee was mentally ill or otherwise emotionally imbalanced, and that his history was known to the coach and the athletic director plus the school. Thus,
and that, my friends, is why we have a Juan Dixon fired. Are you kidding me? You could have sat around still after this questioning came out, and you responded and you answered. Do you know that is at the point where action should have said, I'm sorry, I'm beginning to come to terms and understand that he might be suffering some issues. Starting, this is the first time. The fact that there's a history and he's still on your coach, knowing that these players are in your care, I don't feel bad for you being fired, to be honest with you. I wouldn't want nobody's child to be subjected to that kind of treatment on a team. No, I'm sorry. Rampant drug use, and he don't want to do it. We be trying to get our black men to do right sometimes. Not sometimes. We want them to do right. What I'm saying is, if there's a moment where you can help that, why not? He don't want rampant drug use. How the fuck you mean it's out of your hands? Oh, because the players. If you don't want to lose a player. And that speaks volumes to you as a coach. So this was some crazy shit. I wanted to share that with you. So you don't have no sympathy for this man. Cheating on Robin. That came out as well. And now we're here. It's a very sad story to know that this happened. And Juan Dixon did little to nothing about it. So shout out to Coppin State for righting that wrong there. Because to me, that should have been something that they nipped in the bud. And what do y'all think? What y'all think, crew? Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Brick Girl, Tracy. Good morning, BMW. BMW was Brown. Lee fired too. He did way more. Yeah, he was. Morning, Mrs. G. Good morning. Good morning. All right, let's keep it moving. So Something else I want to talk about. Y'all notice I don't really talk about them because I don't be really giving a fuck about them at all, baby. I don't. I don't. But they're at the top of the list. So here we are. Chrisean Rock and Blueface. So Chrisean Rock, we all know that she, and I'm still saying allegedly pregnant, but we all know she's running around pregnant, still carrying on with the same antics. So she went live. And so she went live to have sort of having this conversation with a friend of hers in the background. You know, they're going back and forth. She's talking her shit. And she mistakenly, I thought it was a mistake, but she comes out and says, you know, I'm sneezing or I'm coughing or something. Maybe I should go to the hospital and get abortion too. And I'm just like, I get that you're an entertainer and some of this stuff is par for the course. You're trying to get clicks and views. You want people to see you. What I don't think you understand is that your child, once they become older, because they're gonna be a celebrity child, a famous child, they're gonna see all of this stuff. My mother sitting here saying she should get an abortion. That shit is hurtful. You're causing trauma before the child even comes out. Something you can control. I would never say no shit like this on live. That's why Kim Kardashian was so pissed at Kanye when he came out and said she was going to get an abortion for Northwest. These are things that you're going to say you have your child and you get them through high school throughout all of these things, they graduate. And you come back and look at this moment like, damn, I really said that shit. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. So check out the loose lips on this shit.
So I got a music video today. I gotta stop throwing up for real. Should I go to the hospital? Like, this ain't safe. Right? Or should I eat something? Because I feel like 3 buckets. Bitch, we better go have fun. You got time to go to the hospital. I should go too with you to get this abortion, huh? Not real shit. I don't know what to do. I can't be pregnant while this nigga, like, I think that's what he's trying to do, huh? No, he's purposely trying to hurt me because what I said on my live when I was like, what I say? I said he cock blocking, and I said he unfair. So he went ballistic, post his baby mother that he don't like.
How ridiculous. How ridiculous. First of all, I couldn't understand half the shit. I played it for myself 2 or 3 times. I said, in real life, she talks like this. Girl, open your mouth up. I'm over the ignorant shit. I can only tolerate so much. I can't do this ghetto Zeus. I really think some charges, the Justice Department need to come review Zeus. I hate the trajectory and where it's going. Now they want DJ Academics and Blueface to get into the ring for 3.5 million. What are we doing here? And so she continues and she goes and says it again.
He like, this what you did. You destroyed this. It's like, damn, what the fuck? Just because I don't want to get with your cheating ass shit. It's war now. It's like war. He's trying to shit on me on a bitch that you already shitted on. That's why I'm like, damn, I might just kill this baby. Then he talking about, you got all those tattoos, a missing tooth. I'm like, bro, what do that got to do with how pretty I am? Nothing. Stop playing with me.
Now, they both are fucking crazy. This is beyond pathetic. I mean, and they're still carrying it on like it's some real love. This is beyond like that hood love, that violent love. This to me is ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. So she says all of that. Blueface brings his ass out here because he can write a sentence together better than he can say it out his own mouth. I just can't do it. So he comes out here and he says this. I'm cock blocking a pregnant bitch. Laugh my ass off. Please do it. Pretty please. I'll pay for real. 100,000 cash and the fees. Cock blocking while you pregnant is crazy work. That was the last red flag for me. Rock has only had 1 abortion by me. I don't know why she keeps saying 3, 4, 5. Y'all remember the first pregnancy stick she posted? Right line was faint as hell. Lying ass. She has shown plenty of signs of dishonesty for kicks and giggles. Imagine what she lies about on a bigger scale. So here's my thing. I see her lying, but I see you lying too. From the get go, this should have been a business relationship, and then y'all should have figured out how to end the business relationship. Get together for maybe 2 years, and then we gonna exit peacefully. We call it off and let it go. Y'all can't. This is codependent bullshit. That's what it is. Now, so I thought that maybe that was just enough. Um, that was just enough. I figure, maybe, he don't really know. But he then responds, right? So he responds to her, and we get the real truth about why he cannot be with her. And I think this goes to speak for a lot of people. I'm not gonna just say men. I'm not just gonna say women. I'm just gonna say this for everybody. A lot of people think that their relationship dynamics should be like this. Y'all listen to what this fool had to fucking say about his relationship with Chris Rock and why he feels it's the way it is now. And this is why I said God made me as a man. I can like men and want to date and do all that shit, but for listening to this man and his explanation as to why Christian Rock isn't right for him, I said, yeah, this is why I'm a nigga all damn day. You couldn't even walk around talking to me like that. You can only date me. Men should only date people that's lower than them, and women should only date people that's higher than them. Couldn't been me, you dumbass. And this is why Christian Rock is responding the way she is, because now we see the kind of constraints this motherfucker wants to have in his relationship. It's crazy to me. It's bananas. Check this shit out. And y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for me.
That's all I'm trying to. So if you think your pussy is I feel like, damn, my first baby mama's a real bitch. And I feel bad because I've been dealing with this Me Too ass bitch, you hear me? My BM, she ain't no Me Too ass bitch. I ain't never seen her in the club with nobody, none of that, none of that, no nothing. You can YouTube it, Google it, whatever you gotta do. Guarantee you won't see my baby mama on none of that. Right? So now today I'm thinking like, damn, I should have just been with that bitch. I done bossed this bitch up, made her whole life just to get even with me. You hear what I'm saying? You're not hearing me, cuz I'm scared crib. Like,
Did y'all hear that? I want y'all to hear that. Y'all heard exactly what he said? I brought Christian Rock up just so she can get even with me. That is not somebody who you should want to be dating. What do you mean you brought me up and now that I'm even with you, you don't like that? I'm supposed to always be lower than you, dumber than you? I don't like this kind of thinking at all. I can be looking at Christian Rock wrong, but this is dumb as hell. This makes me think he don't have a high school diploma. I done brought this bitch up. Now she thinks what? Can you imagine this being a relationship ethics of folks like Beyonce and Jay-Z, Michelle and Barack Obama? Like, seriously? Dummy. Girl, let this nigga go. I ain't for this shit. This whole woe is me. You pussy. And you look dirty. You look like you got 1,000 somethings sitting in your mouth.
it's not the same, cuz you need to wake up. Feel me? Niggas always think about the real bitch that they had versus the Me Too bitch that's like in the way. It's not about clout. It's not about money. It's not about none of that. What females fail to realize is niggas would rather be with a broke, nobody ass bitch than to be with a bitch with status or a bitch with fame who gonna be on some Me Too. I can do it too. You dig what I'm saying? This is why men date down and women date up.
Wow.
That's the double standard, right? If a man date down, it's cool. If a woman date up, it's cool. But if it's vice versa, it's gonna be questionnaires. It's gonna be weird. Motherfuckers gonna be, he only this or he only that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just need to understand, cuz. Like, I need to understand. It's not the same. Men and women are not the same. That's all I'm trying to. So if you think your pussy is
Child, we know men and women aren't the same, honey, because if you was to sit your dumb ass down and take an APT test, an aptitude test with a woman standing next to you, bitch, you would fail. We know that men and women aren't the same, honey. I'm sure you can't spell a lot of words that women can spell, bitch. We know that men and women like you aren't the same, nigga. We understand that. You're sitting over there with a whole baby mama who likes to sit idly by and just be dumb in the face. We know that men and women aren't the same. We understand that. Duh. There's a lot of shit that women can do and tolerate and take up and that you can't. You got a whole bitch sitting over there, letting you be out here in the public with Chrisean Rock. She's supposed to be your ride or die. That's something that a woman's supposed to do. And now you're mad Chrisean Rock is out here and you can't even do the same thing. And that's because that's something a woman's supposed to do. Nigga, it's 2023. If y'all men out here still think that women's supposed to just be sitting by idly coddling y'all, you are sadly fucking mistaken. Motherfuckers are getting the bag today. It's best you learn what you didn't learn growing up, which is how to be a partner, bro. I would love to be dating a woman that's on the up and up. I'm shit, help me on the up and up. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a partnership. I would never look at you like, damn, or feel defeated. You know why you feel defeated? You feel defeated in the public eye. You're embarrassed. You've got knocked the fuck out by her. Granted, you've hit her too. You've been disrespected by her, and not just her, folks. Your shows, people don't even get up and perform. I was watching a video on Twitter. They're literally standing around. You're failing and flailing, and you're mad because you want a woman that's going to be lower than you. Chrisean Rock is too popular. Get the fuck out of here with your dirty ass face. I'm done. This is why I don't cover Chrisean Rock and Blueface, because it's like exploitation of the worst kind of black entertainers. Both of them, if you want to be honest, are talentless. There's no raw talent. They're just entertaining. And what are they entertaining for? Being some of the worst of the worst. Chrisean Rock can barely talk. Okay? Blueface don't even know how to talk. But we find this shit cute and entertaining. I have a line. I'm dead ass serious. I have a line. When that man punched that father and I saw that shit going on, so I'm not watching this shit. I damn near was gonna write a letter. And like I said, both the IRS and the FCC needs to investigate Zeus. I think there's some misuse of funds going on. There has to be a way that they're getting paid for violence, which is something got to be going on. I feel like women be having to sell their ass. Natalie Nunn out here getting her chin knocked. Well, she didn't get it knocked to make money and ratings for Zeus. It's bullshit. Fuck them. And I'm gonna still be reviewing the Bad Boys Club of Texas, and I'm gonna be using y'all clips. And fuck y'all. I'm not with them. I'm not with them at all. Hey, Miss Toby. Good morning. Good morning. Couldn't be me. Okay. Date down. Are you kidding me? So if you are already at the low as a man, can you imagine the kind of woman you want to date? Who goes into something like with that logic? You can't even get a car in your name. So you want a woman that can't either? Like, where's the logic adding up? You can't get a meeting with a exec, but your pretty lady on your arm can help you get that meeting. What? If you don't get your ass out of here, I'm hate to say this, but you are one moment wonder. Not a one hit, but you're like a one moment wonder. You have these one moments and it's like, oh, and then it's like, okay, who are we really talking about here? I don't think last year, Blueface, any of your music touched my iTunes top 10 list anywhere. But Chrisean Rock, It's a Vibe did. I ain't never think I would be playing no Chrisean Rock, It's a Vibe. Now, can you imagine had you got on that as a feature as her man? You'd have been over here. You'd have tapped a whole nother. See how that works? You got to get out of this mentality where you think because you got a nice size thing that's the boy, stop. You know how many things are out there that look nice? You're not the only one. Shit is ridiculous. And then you're starting to look dirty, like your skin is peeling. Like two-tone face, like dirt and skin. You have other issues, bruh. Fuck wrong with you? He's an insecure boy, not man. She needs to run far away from him. Okay? She really does, though, because she could be so much more. She could. Hey, Miles. What up, boo? Good morning, Miles. I watch Zeus or know them. You don't? Okay. Good morning. Hey, Bobby. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I've been so over them. Thank y'all. See, I think we mature. The crew. We like a certain type of theme rotating in our celebrity news and entertaining news. You know, we can get down with the hot topics, but it's gonna be I need it to be a little high quality. I be trying to balance between like the View kind of topics and the Wendy kind of topics. That fine line. This is gutter trash. This is beyond like I don't even think Wendy would be. I think she would get to a point where it'd be like, okay, now let's talk about something else. Let's talk about Black China. So I have to be honest. I am witnessing a transformation of this woman, but I have one question. What do you think has caused this woman to be just changing her life? All of a sudden now she wants to live on the right side of things and do this and do that. And it seems like it's really, really genuine. It's coming off really, really genuine. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I like it. This is turning me on more to Black China this way than her being so provocative. Now, if she can do what we're gonna talk about, if she can do that same thing to some of the fillers in her face, baby, she might got another fan again. So Black China reveals breast and butt reduction. I'm changing my life and changing my ways. So let's talk about first, before we get that, she did an interview with Jason Lee. And in this interview, she talked about her mother, she talked about her kids, she talked about everything. But what I found to be most interesting and why I said she may be moving past some shit is that she said about her mother, she says, I feel like we've tried to work out things and whatnot. And here we go with that whatnot. Only thing I can do and that is definitely a whole word here in this area. Only thing I can do as a daughter is honestly just love her because she's still my mom at the very end of the day. And I still love her to now, even sitting right here now. And I don't take things so much to the heart because you just never know what the next person is going through. And I think that's an honest thing that she can have those feelings for her mom and her mom can't reciprocate the same thing. And I'm gonna give a little plug, but please join me for tomorrow's show, which is gonna be all local news, because that very topic about a mother and her child's relationship, in an adult way, we're gonna talk about it because there's this story. This mom, she was a recovering addict. Her child, she had four of them. One of her oldest son, who was around her when she were struggling, got the worst end of the stick. He decided to move on and not ever talk to mom again. She came out to talk about it. And her message got to me. I was so upset with her message. I said, if my mom said the same shit you were saying to me, I would be so offended and hurt. Because you know why? I am in that situation. So we're going to, tomorrow, local news in the morning, please come through. We're going to talk about that story. It's going to be very, very touchy. But back to Black China. And so she's like, and I still love her to now. And even sitting right here now, and I don't take things so much to heart. She goes on to say about her kids. So I just pray for her. I see it. It's very hurtful, but I don't take it to heart. Meaning she sees the shit her mom is saying. She sees all these videos that her mom is saying. She watches them. Like, I knew she was watching them. It's good to know she's like me. Bitch, I see you. I see you. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. And so she's like, I just pray about it and I give it to God and I just wash my hands with it. And then with that, I just basically take all of that and remember that I have two kids and that they're going to have a happy, beautiful life and the mom that's there and just everything else underneath the sun. But I love Tony. So, you know, I had to first ask, I'm sitting here trying to figure out first, are you still seeing them kids only on Saturdays and Sundays? Because I get you moving in the right step, but if we're gonna move in the right step, Tokyo, we need to move all the way around in the right step. And then she said basically with her mom, there's no talking. It's no way for me to talk to her right now. You know, she's blocked. Yeah, just for right now, I had to respect myself and my boundaries and my peace. You know what I mean? I have other things to like worry about. So mommy's blocked. Tony's blocked. I think it's rightfully so. We talked about some of the shit Tony said. We can talk about how bad Tony looked at the Met Gala. Your mama shouldn't be out here talking about some she's in the devil worshiping. What kind of bullshit is that? I'm sure you've seen some C notes from your daughter. That's bullshit. And like I said, stay with me tomorrow so we can break down another story. Now, check out what Black China had to say about her, you know, BBL breast reduction ass shots.
So I'm at the doctor's office right now, and as y'all know, I've been changing my life and changing my ways. So one of the things that I feel like is going to take me to the next level is obviously taking some of these shots out. And by the way, ass shots in the BBL is totally different. And I'm going to tell you why. A BBL is when they use your own fat. Ass shots is silicone. So I just want all the ladies out there to know, do not get silicone shots because you can get sick, you can die, have complications, and all this other crazy stuff. I haven't had any crazy complications since I got it. I got it when I was 19 years old. But now I'm moving here in life. So I want this out of my ass so I can grow. Not to mention,
And I think that's honest. Shout out to Black China for doing what she need to do, being honest, and taking them out. It's never too late. But I asked you a question. I asked y'all a question at the top of this. I said, what do you think has happened to Black China that's caused her to do this transformation? Now, I have my own little reasoning, but I'm trying to figure out, what do you all think it is at this point? No, I don't think she's in the Illuminati. No, I don't think she about to get sued or anything. I truly think that she has now realized that those shots, just like a lot of people are, K. Michelle was the first one to come out here and be honest about what was going on with her. They're causing some harm to this girl's body. If you notice, she don't party like she used to. She don't go out like she used to. She not in videos like she used to. I don't think it's because she don't want to. Black China loves to be in the limelight. I think for a lot of reasons, she couldn't. It just wasn't conducive. That ass just was not assing. And so I think she came to a point where I got to get this shit out. And that means that my life has to change. Don't look at me more as a sexual object anymore. I'm a mother. I want to do different things now. And I think that's great and amazing. And she goes on to tell you, like, don't get ass shots, silicone fillers, you know? And we're seeing that happen with a lot of women. I think I just saw that in the chat. That they're all removing their BBLs. It's wreaking havoc on their exactly. Yes, TC. Yes, absolutely. 100% agree with what you're saying. I like Black China. I am glad she is maturing and loving herself more because her natural self is truly beautiful. I think she was tired of being fake. Natural body, they are in now. They are. I'm happy for her. Wish her the best. Okay. She says she's getting rid of her filters. She need to go ahead and do some more. That face still need, you know what I'm saying? She's coming out of the Kardashian Build-A-Bear world finally. It messed her up and she threw it with it. They didn't look right. They didn't. Ours was not ours. It was not clapping. She couldn't move it. I'm to fuck around. She couldn't sit down. Probably was around that bitch standing up the whole time. Like, yeah, I had a long day. Standing that ass up. Shout out to her for doing what she had to do, though. We got to give props to people who doing what they got to do to get their body together while she's still young and healthy. I give her kudos for that. As for her mother, bitch, get a clue. Get a clue. Find something else to do. You supposed to be so everybody watch you. I'm the entertaining. All you bitches want to be like me. I be watching her when she be talking. Y'all just staring at me. Y'all just want to be like me. Girl, this is laughable material. I'm laughing at you right now. I'm sitting here thinking like this bitch is really doing DoorDash on YouTube. She's really Ubering on YouTube. Got a passenger in the back seat. She really took food to some. I think she thinks this is skits, but you're diminishing your brand. Yeah. So that's Black China. Will Smith. Okay, I just wanted to throw this out here a little quickie. Will Smith can still get Oscar engraved, but shouldn't personally come. Now, this is what the CEO of the Academy said. I said, bitch, you could have kept that to yourself. Out of all the statements you could have made about Will Smith this year at your press junket, you want to come out here and say, well, we still love Will Smith, even though he can't come around for another 9 years. He won his Oscar last year. If he wants to still come and get it engraved, he can get it done, but he can't come over here. Bitch, how rude. How rude. Y'all doing too much. Now you're doing too much. And they emphasize he still has 9 years. I got offended. I got offended by all of this. I don't like this whole Will Smith bashing. I was okay with when it initially happened. This shit right here, I didn't like. So he didn't, apparently his Oscar that he won last year, typically when you get an Oscar, it's not engraved. but you're supposed to immediately go afterwards to take your Oscar, get it engraved, and for them to take a picture of it engraved so it can go into the library of Oscars. He did no such thing. So he's still sitting around with a blank Oscar. And he said, I ain't. He ain't. So she's out here. You can still come, but you can't. Girl, shut the hell up. Now they took this beautiful picture at the Vanity Fair. This is all of the black actors in Hollywood. Now look at back in the back. You see Cheryl Lee Ralph. Now does it look like she's grabbing Megan Thee Stallion's hair? Baby, I was like, damn, she really, that Abbott Elementary really coming out of her. Well, she had to clarify that because now I wasn't the only one. Everybody, she said, no, that is not my arm holding the stallion hair back. And yes, this is a real beautiful photo of some talented black folk from the party. Now, if you can see a little bit closer, Megan Thee Stallion freaky ass got her elbow up, holding her hair with her tongue out. Nasty ass. This is not that kind of event, girl. Damn. God damn, we just celebrating you coming back on the scene and shit. You out here with your tongue up and your elbow. Girl. Now she was cute. She was cute. I ain't gonna shade her. She was definitely cute. I'm loving the whole hair. I'm loving all of the look. I love the vibe. I love the material of her dress. It looked real flowy. She looked real free. But you know, sometimes we gotta let some of the shit we used to do go away. You could have poked somebody's eye out. Now you got Cheryl Lee Ralph looking like she pushing you away and shit. Girl, get some cool. Cool. Now, speaking about female rappers, let's stay on female rappers for a bit. Child, why they out here saying Young Ma got jaundice? It's not funny. It's not funny. This is not funny. This is not a laughing matter. But apparently Young Ma was getting her hair cut up and everybody seen this. Her eyes like this. Now, there has been a history of her. She is a abuser of alcohol. She'll drink a whole bottle. She's talked about it in her music. She suffers from depression, a lot of that stuff. And so somebody, had spotted her. Well, she had posted, I guess the barber had posted the video. I was like, oh, okay. So the barber posted this video. Where's the damn video at? Posted this video of Young Ma, and she just looked so, and I'm like, damn. And I almost said, wasn't she pregnant? But it's not her. She's not the one that's pregnant. This is her before, though. God bless her soul. She definitely do look like something wrong. She do. So check out this clip.
Real nice transformation.
I was proud of you.
Let's get it.
That's why I made it out. I don't wanna go back. So if you really need the streets, my nigga, then you should know that. I ain't forgetting where I come from, but I'm alert that it's could be killed.
Now, she could just be a little, a little THC, probably got her a little elevated. We could be wrong. But there was also another clip that came resurfaced a while ago of Young Ma being spotted. And check this out.
So look, I found Young and May in the grocery store. Watch. Y'all tell me if this is Young and May or not. Do you want the orange soda or do you want...
Now, she was shady as fuck for trying to get that. You want the orange soda or what? And shout out to you, Southern Belle. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate it. Thank you, baby. Thanks. Thank you. I love that a lot, of making body changes and rocking their natural hair. Yes, and so a little plug. The last week of March, we're going to have a Women's Day panel. And I'm going to have like 6 or 7 different female, familiar to you all, familiar to me as well. We're going to come. We're going to have some conversations, some topics, some very fun, the way I do it. It's going to be running back style, but with a whole bunch of ladies. I've tapped some of you all. If you all got the tap, you know who you are. And I want some ladies from the crew to come up too. Whoever, y'all are invited. So, but we're going to be talking about stuff like this, about the movement now to move to shifting to natural, more of a natural look. And so I'm going to talk about that. I want to get some opinions about that. So stay tuned. That's the last week in March. And shout out to those who've accepted and interested in partaking. I really do appreciate it. I really do. Best being less naked on Instagram. I mean, save something for the imagination. thank you to all, and thank you to all the new subscribers. I do appreciate it. Well, maybe Jada can go. Oh, why we can't remove our mistakes on here anymore? You should be able to. Well, things have changed. It was a time, maybe 1 or 2 black folks at the Vanity Fair. Okay, I tried to remove. It's crazy. She may have kidney issues from all that drinking. That's what it is. She was giving me Eartha Kitt. Meg looked so good. That ain't funny. She has jaundice and just had that baby. She could have kidney. That's what I was saying. Like, yeah, because she really was talking about how she drinks a lot. Like she takes bottles to the face, like a normal thing. She don't look well. The color of her, yes, is not THC. My grandma out THC, even in the chicken gravy. Oh, that's not nice. Let me set my alarm. Oh yeah. She don't look well at all. That's a lot for me to say because Young Ma would have me gay for pay, but not now. Yeah. So we got to put our prayers up, our hands to the sky crew for Young Ma. I don't know what's going on. People are saying she got jaundice. I just want her everything to be okay. I always be looking at stuff like y'all just playing. People just saying shit now just to say stuff. But when you actually do look at the picture, you're like, okay, what's going on? So now let's stay on. Shout out to you, girl. So let's stay on these female rappers. So did y'all see Young Miami in BMF as Deanna, the woman to be a Big Meech's acquaintance? Why y'all dragging her? She's not an actor. She's a rapper. She tried her hardest. When I tell you, y'all put up so many different clips of this woman. They got a video of her doing the same monologue, and at the end of it, the person say, period. I said, leave Young Miami alone. Leave her alone. She can't win for shit. But the good thing about Young Miami, she took this shit in stride. And the thing about that is, Young Miami, the more you do your acting and perfect it, and you take this shit in stride, the criticism, the better you're gonna become, and the less likely you're gonna be looked upon as difficult to work with. That's why I commend you for this shit. The way you handling this, I love it. She out here laughing at y'all like, hey, oh well, it is what it is. So check this out.
Just shooting outside the club. I'm so sorry. But please forgive me. Cry for me. Time first, why you do this? I'll make it right. I promise.
I want whoever did this to pay. Get the fuck out of here.
What? It wasn't that bad. And no, Young Miami did not have a baby. It was just rumors at the time. I think we covered it too. It was just a rumor at the time. She didn't have a baby. The brat is the one that's pregnant. What was wrong with that, y'all? What was wrong with that? That was not bad. I think she did a better job than Cardi B would have done in that same role. Child, the caption that would have needed to happen if Cardi B was doing it. Are you kidding me? And so she went out. Thank you. Why? For real, for real. I'm crying, laughing. Y'all, it was good. I'm telling you. And one of her fans put, so today y'all hating on Young Miami. She went from scamming, finessing, to rapping, talk show hosting, and acting. Now y'all mad? Damned if you do, damned if you don't. I love to see people win in life, elevate, and give their family the world. And she said the more they hate, the more opportunities come. It's only the beginning for me. And that's what I said. That's how you take this hate in the entertainment world. Eat that shit up and get better at what you're doing. And that's what you're going to do. I like this. And stay out of this rap beef shit. I like Young Miami staying out of the rap girl beef shit. Don't get into it. Be the kind of rapper you want to be. Just let everybody else beef and try to be queens and kings and princes and princesses. I like you over here. You good in a lot of different ways. You talented. You're cute, great personality, entertaining. You got a lane for you. Just don't compare yourself to anybody else, girl. You got that. Now let's slide over to this rap beef shit going on. So right now, it appears, and I caught this shit. Y'all go back to the live when I said, okay, Ice Spice is the moment. Ice Spice is definitely doing her motherfucking thing. She's hitting. She's catchy to the young girls. She has the bars. She's rapping. She got bops for days. She's into the whole drill scene. And I told y'all drill music is popular right now. You got a lot of artists who don't do drill music, just taking drill beats to do a song. What's the other song, the drill song that just came out? NLE Chopper. He just got a drill song out. And I said, oh, I like this shit. Okay. So it's popular. She's popular. She's into it. So Dazed came out and crowned her the people's princess. And she got these old saucy photos. Old saucy. They saucy. I don't know if I like it because she got like an innocent, I'm good girl kind of image, but you know she rap real raunchy and she get real gutter. A nigga a munch. Well, Nikki came out. Nikki comes out and says, gag, the people's princess, catch it. Now, to me, this was no endorsement. This was just her saying, to me, I thought it was like, gag. They ain't call you the queen. They called you the people's princess. Gag, bitch, you did that. At least you got something. Catch it. Baby, so people started to already, who already calls themselves the princess. J motherfucking T. And back on September 9th of 2022, remember the Queen's Mix? And I'm the princess of rap and the motherfucking gang member. She said that part in the song. And at the time, Nikki co-signed it. Nikki was like, the fucking princess. Y'all fucking her. Go pick her fucking fruit out, duds. So, to me, they both princesses in Nicki Minaj's eyes. Y'all both princesses. Y'all ain't the queen. That's what I'm hearing. You're not the queen. Y'all princesses. I don't think that's an issue. Since when can there only be one prince and princess? You can have multiple princesses. You can have multiple princes. Here we go again, creating some shit where it ain't no shit. Well, JT ended up liking a comment on her Twitter page. The comment read, JT still the princess of rap in case y'all start getting ideas. And that was on March 12th. And so it's the who's the prince, JT or Ice Spice. Well, Nicki Minaj fucks with them both. Don't make this a thing. And then they're saying Nicki's just been hopping on whoever's hot at the moment. Where it was JT, now it's Ice Spice. Well, Ice Spice been liking Nicki Minaj. I clipped this so y'all know she been liking her some Nicki Minaj. This ain't no, she been liking Nicki Minaj.
If it suck, then it stuck like Cardi. I fuck with her, but you know that I'm a Bobby.
And she's always made it known. Yeah, I fuck with y'all. I like Cardi, but I'm a Barb. So Nicki just reached down and endorsed her. That's all she really did. She reached down and endorsed her. Yeah, you got the title. That's good. Maybe they are trying to pit them together. So Ice Spice posted a picture of Nicki Minaj on her Insta. And under her photos, under that same photo, everybody was commenting, both JT, both Ice Spice. And then Nicki comments under Ice Spice photo and says, bitches, she said thick because I be eating oats. And Nicki Minaj says, bitches slow, so I get him a pass. Nah, gra. No more passes, princess. Let's go. Now, where in that means she done crowned this girl a princess or elevated her? She literally just gave her a stamp of approval. I'm with you, girl. I see you. Do your thing. I didn't feel like it was nothing other than that. But we're here. And that's the talk of the town. Nicki, Ice Spice and JT coming at each other. Is Nicki not cool with JT? No, it ain't. I don't think that's the truth. I don't think there's nothing there at all. Sorry, I don't. Do y'all think there's anything there between them? Just a touch, real quick. Too. Spice, Jamaican artist, almost died and was on life support because of her BBL. Just saying, real quick. You're right though. You're right. Them BBLs are dangerous. Just Google. She doesn't. I just heard wrong. My bad. Can't delete comment. Poorly acted. Get some real actors. Sorry, not sorry. Okay. Yeah, something is wrong because I can't show comments as a mod. I don't know. That's weird. I don't know. I have to look. I don't know what's YouTube doing to my channel. I don't know what's going on. All right, so that's where we end up with this. All I got to say is I think this was a bad cover. I think she got a great lane. I think she's doing her fucking shit. I don't think it's a problem with getting Nicki's cosign. I think everybody want Nicki's cosign. I think people who mad that even Erica Banks got her ass out here. I really just want to say I really, really like Nicki Minaj. I want to, I really want to work with her. Oh, now after all of that shit you said before, you clout chasing. I don't like Erica Banks. Speaking of Erica Banks, she used to date this dude named Finesse 2 Times, right? And Finesse 2 Times came out here and he was talking about how he had to call it quits with Erica Banks. and he got so much backlash. Well, here's the thing, crew. I kind of agree with him. Not the whole fucking picture, and not because I don't like Erica Banks, but I agree with him because I don't want to wake up in the morning and my boo sitting there on their phone first thing in the morning. What the fuck is going on here? And I've actually had issues with niggas like that. Like, who you texting? Damn, we just roll over you all in your phone. I don't like that. I don't. And if I'm comfortable enough to tell you, that means I respect you. Because if I don't say nothing, that means I'm like gonna grab my phone and not now it's gonna be a tit for tat. But check out what he said, and you all let me know if it was wrong. Now, some of the shit he said, yes, ain't nobody supposed to be washing your ass and all that shit when you wake up. But yeah, don't grab your phone. Check out this.
Since we're talking about the women.
It's cool when they do it. I'm put like this. It was something I wanted to do, and you know what I'm saying. The age thing. That's the thing I didn't understand. Like,
she older than you?
Nah, she younger than me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying. You know I'm a man, so when I wake up in the morning and me and my woman get up, when I get up, my woman get up, cause it's time to cook, it's time to have some sex, it's time to clean up. And when you get up and you get in your phone, I don't like that. Don't get straight in your phone. That's the only thing I don't agree. I agree. You know what I'm saying? When you get up, you're going to get up and take care of your man then.
Now, she had a response. Here she go.
Because there's a lot of comedy going on. I'm just here to give y'all my side. Y'all know I don't even. So let me give y'all my side of the finesse thing, right? So there's a difference between a good woman and a maid. There's a difference between a good woman and a do-girl. You get where I'm going? And so with finesse wants a servant. Okay? His whole thing was, when I get up, she's supposed to get up and bathe me and clean me and cook and roll a blunt and straighten up and da-da-da-da-da. And that's cool. He is absolutely right. However, just because you just open your eyes don't mean I'm about to open my eyes and get up and get the, ooh. No. I'm tired too. Don't let me be tired from the night before. Don't let me have had a video shoot or some shit I was doing the day before. Oh, you might not see me till about 12 o'clock. Okay? And like, in 2023, y'all know, like, a lot of it happened on the phone. Bookings happen on the phone. Money is calling from what? The phone. They hit what to give you some bread? The phone. So I'm going to get up, make sure everybody's straight, check on my people, check on my account, see if we got some new money today, and then we can get up and talk about what you want to eat for breakfast. Or, you know, what you want to do today or whatever. So, yeah, this want a servant who going to get up and goddamn get on their knees and kiss his toes. And I'm just not that girl. I'm not that girl. Like, it's somebody out there for him to do that. It just ain't me.
Now, listen, I understand her point and I understand his point. My thing is that hell no, I can't go. I'm not waking up. And this is why I say entertainers should not be dating other entertainers. Y'all really shouldn't. Unless you're older and you're like well into your career. When you just starting out, all of these rules that you want traditionally, it's hard to make happen. It's hard for somebody to, because she's obviously on her get money gang thing. So she waking up, checking the phone for a check, and he looking for somebody to rub his feet. So it don't match. You know, entertainers, I'm being honest. Look at Blueface and Chrisean Rock. Now he's saying he want to be with somebody who is completely lower than him. The fuck? Now that's just retarded. Completely off the rocks. Now, y'all, before I get into the last story, the Osundairo brothers, I gotta show y'all this. So you have these boys, right? And this is just a clip. This is gonna be our clip of the day. You got these little boys standing outside, right? And they are doing what they do, which is sell water. You have these turds in Houston pull up to them, and what do you think they do? What do you think they do, bro? What do you think they do? Check this shit out. Check Just check this shit out.
Man, you 4 black niggas some hoes.
All of it, nigga. All of it, nigga. Crip, hurry up, nigga.
Yo, nigga, you a hoe, nigga.
Sound like that.
Bitch ass nigga, you a pussy ass nigga. Yo, nigga. And this murder game tapping in, nigga. And tell twins and I said, fuck sound like that. Bitch ass nigga.
Hey, lift your jacket up real quick.
You lift your shit up if I switch cheeses right now.
Hey, lift your jacket up.
Nigga.
Hey, lift your jacket up, nigga.
Yo, lift that shit up, bitch ass nigga. Y'all niggas some broke ass
Sound like that.
I'ma kill you next time I see you.
Let me catch you one more. All that bumping on the ass. Hey, come here. Come here. Give me a cigarette. In the water. In the water. In the water. Give me the water.
Y'all niggas some hoes, nigga.
I cannot believe they just straight up robbed them young boys on the street like that, right? So I didn't want to just show that side of this. Now look at this side of it. Well, where y'all at? Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Oh, here we go. Look at this side of it.
Men
dog.
helping an elderly couple struggling to get to their car.
Take it easy, y'all.
Sheriff's Deputy Kenesha Carnegie was driving by at the time.
As I was sitting there, I looked to my left and I noticed these young men helping this elderly couple. So I went over to assist them. I jumped out my truck, I went over to assist them. And when I got there, they kind of had it under control, you know. So I thought at the time they looked really beautiful. That was a nice view to see, you know. And I stepped back and I videoed them.
Watch as they carefully lift 89-year-old Rose Grease into her car. Rose's 100-year-old husband David stands nearby. The men don't leave until they make sure the couple is safely inside.
Thank you so much, fella.
You see the two total contradictions of the story. You got one group sitting here robbing these young boys at the street. And you got this other group selflessly helping this couple out into their car. And I just wanted to show that aspect. I saw that floating, the first video floating on Twitter, and I said, just fucking unbelievable. People only do what they think they can do or what they know they can do. You never thought about being nice, pulling up to those guys and buying their whole case of water because you don't know what it feels good like to be good like that. That's also impactful and healthy. It makes you feel good. I don't know what robbing folks and kids make you feel like, but I do know just buying them a case of water, taking, hey, y'all can sell this today. Here you go. That feels good too as well. And you get treated with respect. You don't know how many corners I could ride past and see these boys out here. Hey, what up, what up, what up? I don't know them, but I done dropped cases of water off several times. There's some water in the trunk for y'all. Go ahead. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks. Let me get your window for you. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. That makes me feel good. And then to see y'all doing shit like this, it's bullshit and pathetic. We got to do better. We got to do better. We got to do better. Just sad. Oh my God, he needed pull up your pants. Evil versus good in the same situation. Absolutely, TC. I wanted to show that. Yep. Money always marry money because no one really want to have finances be an issue in their relationship, but blacks do way too much and airing out their personal business. What? Yes, I can't believe they robbed him. Surely did. Surely did. Surely did. I couldn't either. Now let's get to this Osundairo brothers, baby. So their whole show is out here now. The Osundairo brothers reenact the alleged staged attack against Jussie Smollett. So they have a 5-part series. It's on Fox. First series aired on the 14th. And the way this show is looking, baby, they are trying to expose the fuck out of Jussie Smollett. Now, granted, it's on Fox. It's you already can tell it's a vendetta going after him. Allegedly, in this show, 5-part series, they have 55 different cameras of footage that they're going to be using. They have several different interviews, key critical interviews, and then they have these Osundairo brothers who are going to be talking and share their story. So, first thing that we came out to realize was that you remember when we found out that Jussie Smollett be riding around and getting the weed and all kind of stuff and going to the bathhouses? We heard that. Well, they confirmed, yeah, that's what we were doing. I said, I knew it. I already knew it. Now just take it the next step further. Okay? The next step further, honey. Y'all wasn't just going to the bathhouses and just masturbating. Child, y'all must think I'm slow. He also described how Smollett and his brother would regularly smoke marijuana, a substance he was regularly tasked with obtaining for the actor. He seemed genuine and an authentic person. We would go out to nightclubs or a bar and just chill and relax. Okay. There was a few times that I came to his house and watched TV while they would be smoking because I really didn't smoke. Referencing claims from Jesse's attorneys that suggested the actor had been in a sexual relationship with him and that the pair masturbated in bathhouse. He joked, "We would go to nightclubs, the infamous bathhouses, and that was about it." The aspiring actor went on to speak on the dynamic of the trio's relationship and some of the benefits he enjoyed after finding himself in the circle. So they talk about it. You know, he would get us in the clubs. I'm saying thinking like now, Chicago, nightlife. Okay, you got a lot of different places you can go. You got South Loop nightlife. You can be at. You got the up north nightlife. You got Lincoln Avenue, North and Lincoln Ave, North Ave, Lincoln Ave. You got all these different nightlifes. I'm sitting here thinking like, now Jussie, which clubs were they just letting you in? Because it sounds like it was just the gay clubs, which is Boys Town. So I'm just trying to figure out where was he letting you in, get in free at. So they called themselves reenacting the entire scene of Went Down. And this shit had me rolling. Okay. Now y'all gotta look at Abel. He's the brother that's talking the most. And I said, look at him with his nose piercing. The nose piercing in, not clipped right here like a fool, like a damn bull in the zoo. It's in his nose the right way. So y'all check this out. We gonna stop it and talk because they definitely put on a clown show.
They took our beautiful bench. This is where we waited for Jussie to come before we attacked them. So we got here with 10 minutes to spare, and we had to plan our escape route to survey the land. His building is actually right here, right above the stairs that we're going to attack him at. We made sure we got there at 2 a.m. sharp.
On the dot.
On the dot. We had no phones because he did not want us to bring any phones. He said, so we don't lose them. I don't know if that's really the reason, but you can deduce your own reason. So 2 a.m., he was nowhere to be found. He was not there. So we were like, damn, what do? We didn't have no way of contacting him. He had no way of contacting us. So we waited here for about, what, 4 minutes?
It was about 4 minutes,
4 minutes.
But it felt like forever.
Because it was cold as balls. So I saw him out the corner of my eye, and I was like, okay, that's him. Let's go. We gotta go get this Empire fat. Yeah, that's him. That's him. Is that him?
That's that Nick.
That's that Nick.
Get that Nick.
He's moving fast. Come on, let's get him.
Get that Nick.
Let's get him. As we crossed the street, we said hey to get his attention.
Hey, Nick.
Hey. He turned around, looked at us, and that's when we started yelling the famous slurs he wanted us to yell. Hey.
Aren't you that Empire?
Hey, Empire fat Nick. It's MAGA country. Yeah. And then he said, what did you say to me? And then that's when I threw the first punch at him. I held the blow because I didn't want to hurt him, of course. So I made it look real, but I held it. Then we started tussling, moving around, and then I threw him to the ground. He wanted it to look like he fought back. That was very important for him because he said, hey, don't just beat my ass, make it look like I'm fighting back and whatnot. So we did that. And then I threw him to the ground, and after I threw him to the ground, he had no bruise. I wanted it to look more real. So then I threw him to the ground. After I threw him to the ground, I used my knuckle and gave him a noogie. So I went like this. Why did I do that? To give him a scar, to give him a mark, to make it look real, like he really did get his ass beat. After I did that, I fake kicked him. I don't know what he was doing. I wasn't paying attention.
That's where I came around with the bleach, the infamous bleach in the hot sauce bottle, poured it on his shirt. Then I finally put the rope around his face. I did not put it around his neck. I just placed it on his face, and that's when we took off.
And not them adding the music like it's an actual scene in a movie. Like, y'all are doing way too fucking much. This is a lot. I wonder how much they got paid to do this whole reenactment. You know they got paid quite handsomely because he was putting on. The brother was putting on. He was at I mean, nigga, if you was looking for a role, you are now shoe in. Bitch, you might can get the whole fucking show to come back. What was the Empire? Nigga, you might can fill in. Yeah, he was carrying. I said, really? You carrying like this? Okay. I said, oh, you look like you easy to get along with. I said, mm-hmm. And I tell y'all this all the time. It is so many people who are gay for pay. I tell people that all the time. I'm like, $1 bill, people will be gay for pay for a heartbeat. No shade, no tea to you, bro. Do your thing, but you do give off gay for pay. Like you was doing a lot more than that. To do all of that for nothing, you was doing something so stupid. So stupid. The music, do you see this? Of course, with this shit. What? You know it, okay? And so I don't feel bad for him. They basically came out here and we're gonna see more and more. So the next episode is gonna be what next? I think it's gonna be next week. I'm gonna stay tuned to it to see what else goes on with what else they got to say. I mean, there's really nothing else to say. And he's out here trying to appeal his conviction and his 150 days he spent in jail. Bruh, let that shit go. You might as well let it go at this point. It is what it is. It is exactly what it is. Let me see. And I think that is it. That's all the things I wanted to talk about. That's pretty. Let me see. Yes, Juan Dixon. Yeah, we got everybody. Crazy ass folks. And shout out to Black China. And shout out to who else on the show? Oh, and shout out to Ivan Williams. I'm sorry that happened to you, sir. I'm so sorry that happened to you. And don't forget, we still waging a bet. Who gonna get this? My bet is on Tyler Perry. That's where my money is, Tyler Perry. I don't know what y'all got y'all money on. And shout out to all the black actors that showed up. I was looking at who was standing next to who. I was looking at it all. Shout out to them. They look so beautiful. All right, crew. Oh my God, that is ridiculous. Well, King, I'm at work now. I gotta go. Until next time, my people, have a wonderful day. Yes, you all have a great day. Thank y'all for being here this morning. Please make sure y'all hit that like button, support the channel, subscribe, share the video, all that good stuff. We will be back again tomorrow with local news. A bunch of stories. I'm trying to separate hot topics out in local news, so I have my time with these topics. So tomorrow we'll be doing nothing but local news. Please come through tomorrow. Got a lot of different stories. I told you we're gonna talk about that one story. Friday it'll be a regular show, hot topics, local news, the whole full show. And then Saturday instead of Sunday, we're gonna do our wake and breathing on Saturday. Because Sunday I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna be heading to the cabin. So we'll be back. I'll be back and around. We'll be back and around. I have to red ball back on that Juan story. Juan, baby, that was ridiculous. I'm going to be petty for a second. Are you going to be petty and make a video addressing Lil Nuts? Lil Nuts, I'm probably going to hit somebody panel. I was trying to hit Bizarro panel last night, but I fell asleep while, who was up there? Ness and Jay Dunn. I dozed off. I was laying in the bed. So I'm probably going to hit somebody link. The best thing for him is just to shut up today. While I'm not even there or thinking about it, shut up. Don't say nothing. If you say something, you're asking for somebody. You're asking for something. I'm not even bothering you. He's mad because I shared Deanna's video. And I shared Deanna's video. So what is you like? If she say something today, I'm gonna share it again. You lucky I can't find your childhood cabin somewhere on YouTube where you was living at in your younger days, bitch. I'll share that on YouTube. It'll be my whole thumbnail for the next week. You mobile driving ass boy. No wonder you like to be in a car all damn day. You're used to it. You slept in one all damn your childhood. Don't start with me, Jay Wilson. It's early. I'm trying to be nice, bro. Go away. Go away. I heard you. Talking about my little man body. I have a little man body in a grown man career. You got a little man body in a teenage career. You drive Uber, bitch, in an old man career. You could be a chaplain sometimes. Okay, great. So let's see. You got a grown man body in a teenage career, and you try to come for me, bitch. You can't. Okay. There's no comparisons, bitch. Now I told you to be nice because I don't have to do this. I don't have to do this. You're little potatoes, actually, and I'm starting to feel like a bully. Like I don't want to have to go. Give me somebody else. Like next, don't send him my way. Next, at least give me somebody who physically goes to their job. not get in a car all day and go to a drive-thru, get their drink for the ride? What, you go and sit in the car with a 7-Eleven smoothie? Better get your ass out of here. I had to have the great day. Please hit a panel and address the pastor. He won't let me hit this panel. He nervous. You know he nervous. Have a great day. Y'all too. I appreciate y'all, crew. And until next time. Crew. Deuces.
Good morning. Thank you for being here this morning.
Let's go. Oh, let's start this show. King Roman News gonna come right through. Gonna give you that news just like you know he can do. Hot topics in your face, baby. King Roman knows his place, baby. King Roman News.
Good morning.
6:30 a.m. Eastern time, baby. He's gonna come right on time with the news just for you. Celebrity news, politics, and local news just for you. King Roman News. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Let's go. Hey, let's start this show. King Roman News, coming just for you. King Roman News, coming just for you. 6:30 a.m.